Hey, it's Allie Edwards and welcome to December Daily 2022. This is story 18. The foundation for today's page is something that I put together during our prep day this year. It is a big felt pocket using a couple pieces of felt, red felt that I stitched together. And on the outside here, I stitched the plastic Fa La La and Mary words from the main kit this year. And then I also used one of the page attachers over here on the edge. Inside the pocket are these fun interview tags. We've done these a few different ways over the years. This year I did a Would You Rather set. So each person in my family is gonna circle one of these today. We're gonna get their name and age on there, and then on the back I did something a little bit different this time. I saw some fun ways that people were approaching this. I saw photos. I saw people stamping their family's names on there. I thought that one was really cute. I decided to go with the photo route. And what I decided to do this time, in the past I have taken portraits of people, and portraits for me is like, come stand out on the front porch and let me take your picture. Real quick sort of thing. This time what I did is I sent a text to all the kids and I said, can you send me a picture that you really like from this last year of yourself, or you with your friends, or something along those lines. And so what I'm using here are all the photos that they sent back to me. So I'm going to be trimming these out and then adhering them to the back, and then going ahead and stapling the ribbon in place, and then giving them and letting the kids fill them out. So I'm not going to have them filled out right now as we're going through here. So pretty simple process, at least at this point, because I've already done that initial work, but I'm just going to be adhering these on the back, trimming them out, and then having them fill them out. So you can watch along with the process here, just of trimming my photos and adhering them down. And then that's pretty much it for this particular story. I love having some stories like this. It's a great opportunity to invite somebody else's voice, just even in selecting one of these, which one they would rather on here. And then also having it be that they are photos that they themselves picked out rather than me just picking them out. All right, diving in. All right, just a few details here on this one, and then I'll probably play music for the rest of the video just so you can see how it comes together. I'm using rolling adhesive to adhere each of my photos onto the back. This first one of Anna I had already trimmed pretty close to what it was. The other ones I end up just trimming them along the top, along the bottom and the side, and then starting with that and then cutting off around there. Obviously I'm repunching the hole, and then I am going to be adding the ribbon back through the hole and then using a tiny attacher just to staple it in place. Erin, Anna, and I are the ones that are up right now, so the three of us have filled ours out, and then I'll have the rest of the group fill them out later today. I want to reiterate how much I loved inviting them to send me their own photos. It was really fun to see what they picked out, who else they included in their pictures, when they look back on this past year, what was a photo of themselves that they really loved. And so I just want to say that out loud again. I think that was a really fun way to include them, even if they picked pictures that I wouldn't have picked for them, right? It's still, that is bringing their own authentic voice into this project, rather than it just having it be all from my perspective. So I enjoyed seeing what they sent, and then adding them onto the backs of these tags. I picked out the photos for Erin and I, and I thought that was fine too. I had a great one of Aaron from when he was at the Gorge this year, and so I was able to add that in. And then I added one of me with Betty, so we've got her represented here as well. I loved this little opportunity. It's really fun to have everybody just be able to circle, simple, quick and easy circling of things that they like during the holidays. And I think it's actually fun to just see. The one I think that's the most interesting so far is the one that says, one big present, or or 5 smaller presents. And I kind of like seeing how people are responding to that one around here. But really enjoyed the process of this one. This is definitely another one of those that I am thankful that I took time, earlier in the season to put the main portion of it together, so that now when I'm working on it, I'm simply adding in the photos and then adhering them on the back and then inviting people to participate. But I know lots of people have done these. Again, this tag was included as a download in our $5 prep day this year. You can still grab that if you want. There's hours of content available in there with ideas and inspiration for telling your stories in December. All right, my friends, I think that I will be back here again tomorrow. We've got all the kids here, so my schedule might be a little bit crazier as we get closer to Christmas. We're going shopping today, and we're going to do some hanging out, and I am looking forward to that. I'll play some music here so you can just see the rest of it coming together. It's pretty much, it's fairly repetitive in terms of what you do once you get started, right? Of just filling things out. And if you have a smaller family, it's probably not going to take as long as it took me. And you could also create a smaller pocket too, if that makes sense for your family. And you could also use pattern paper instead of felt if felt isn't something that you have at home there. I've got the supplies listed in the contents section here if you're watching this on YouTube, and then at the bottom of the post on the blog. All right, we'll see you guys back here again soon.